Because the way I look at it is, you look out for home. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm sitting in front of this camera.
Not to hate on Chris Tucker from Atlanta.
Just being real, being real and honest. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being real, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been stressing that for years, especially it's because there's so much talent around here, man. We got comedians, singers, actors, dancers, you know, gang members. We got it all down here. Yeah. Role players, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, you know what I'm saying? We got it.
And you had one of the probably the greatest hip hop singer in the history of hip hop.
Nate Dogg, man.
Nate Dogg.
Rest in peace,
Another
man.
one that we lost.
Man, a legend. I mean, you see after he was gone, man, I wouldn't care who come up with this auto-tune, this new singing they all doing.
Yeah.
You can't touch it, man.
Nah.
You can't touch it. They'll never be able to touch it, man.
Definitely. I think he goes down as one of the most talented dudes out of Long Beach, man. You know?
He was. And he didn't get, and it's a shame he didn't get to get his peak either, man, my boy.
I just saw his son on a video the other day. Do you know his son? I think his son's trying to get into the...
Yeah. His little son, little Nate.
Yeah.
Shout out to little Nate doing his thing, man. Kind of sound like you too. That's what's kind of like, wow.
Now, when did you first hear of the singing of Nate Dogg, and when were people like, dang?
Man, to tell you the first song, when I first heard, before the album came, when I first heard It Ain't No Fun, man. It Ain't No Fun. When I first heard Nate, you know, when I heard that song, and I heard Nate singing on it, it ain't no fun when the homies can't have, I was like, oh, whoa. I said, he's on to something. They got it. He had his own, and see what was so cool about Nate, he had his own lane, his own style. Nobody could, but I got to give it to Nate too, but everybody forgot too. Domino was one of our crooners too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on now. I'll give shout out to Domino. That's my boy, man.
Where did he grow up at? Where did Domino grow up?
Domino grew up right here in Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think, Domino didn't get to peak either because Snoop and him took off at the same. But Domino was the man too. Domino could blow too. He was the Nate Dogg before Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Domino, man.
And I didn't know Nate Dogg had some health issues as well. Because I think he was only 40-something when he passed.
I was in the pen. Me and his brother was in the pen. Daniel Hale, that's my boy. Shout out to D, man. That's my D-Dog, man. We was in the pen at the time. We was hearing about it, and we didn't really realize how sick he was, you know what I'm saying? Until I got out in July 2010, and D got out September, I think 2010, right behind me. And that's I think I got home right after Nate. We both got home after Nate passed. Yeah. But we was up there in the pen getting monitored, trying to hear and get all the information that we didn't know. And it was a shock to us, you know what I'm saying? Because we in the pen, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
All right, so I kind of skipped over a couple of things. We were talking about junior high, but we didn't talk about going to high school. I'm assuming you went to Poly.
No, I didn't. That's what I was saying. I didn't go to Poly.
Oh, that's right. You went to
I went to Millikan. Yeah, I got bussed out, you know, to the white folks. And my grandmother figured I lived down the street from Poly, so she already did want me hanging out with all the niggas in the hood.
Knew, huh?
Yeah, so she's like, nah, nigga, you finna go out here to where you was at. You know?
How did you feel about that when your grandmother made that decision?
It really wasn't that bad. I really wanted to go to Poly too, you know what I'm saying? Because all the homies was there. You know, I played Pop Warner football for Poly, and it was right down the street from the pad. And she was like, nah. But she knew, you know, grandmothers know and still, but I wasn't tripping because I went to Millikan, and I really had love because my cousin Charlene Seymour was the first black prom queen at Milikan High School. So I was her little cousin, so hey, it was beautiful for me. It was a beautiful thing.
So you was out there meeting all the fine white girls, huh?
That part right there, I was ahead of the game. Yes, I was.
Now,
yes.
But then you got to wake up at what, 6 o'clock in the morning to get to school?
Yeah. Sometimes we used to ride bikes, man, because our homeboy Chris Brown used to stay by C-Lo. He used to stay by the school, by Millikan. So his mom had a beautiful home. Rest in peace, Miss Brown. She just passed. We go pick that nigga up and we ride. He jump on his bike and he live around the corner from school, but we all ride to school. Or sometimes we catch the bus though. And yep, it was cool. It worked out every morning for us. You know, I enjoyed it. We all came back. Catch the bus and come back home all together. You know, everybody on the east side come back home together on the same bus or whatever.
Did you cross paths with people that were also getting bused there that were from different hoods?
Yep. Crazy John from Insane. A lot of people don't know John Kennedy. Shout out to Crazy John from Insane. Crazy John went to Stanford Junior High with us, man. And it was a trip back then, because like I say, there wasn't no blacks going to Millikan and Stanford. The schools out there wasn't a lot of us out there. So when we used to catch the bus home, the high school white boys used to come to the bus stop and try to beat us up. You know what I'm saying? And so one particular day, man, the white boys came up there, man, and a gang of the homies came from the east side. Strange James, shout out to Strange James. They came up there, man, and beat them white boys up so bad, man. I'll never forget that, man. Crazy John and they beat them white boys, and white boys never messed with us again, man. You know, we was in junior high, they was in high school, and they used to try to beat us up on the bus stop because we used to have to wait for the bus to come back over here on the east side. And that day, man, that stuff stopped that day. And most of them dudes, Crazy John, and they turned out to be from Insane, you know what I'm saying?
So at that time, where was Crazy John from when that happened?
Actually, he was just coming in. He had just moved out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was just coming into life. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. He wasn't known as Crazy John. You know what I'm saying? He was just moving to John Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? But we was all in junior high. I say that was about 78, 77, something like that. Yeah.
So did you last all 3 years at Milikan High School?
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description. Thanks for watching StreetTV.net.